History repeating itself. Obaseki is making the mistake a governor made 10 years ago. The standard flag bearer of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and who is also the incumbent governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, has been the talk of the town, owing to the forthcoming election which holds in the state in less than 7 days to this day. However, as all politicians tend to become desperate and end up making a mistake during their campaign and manifestos, Obaseki has also become a victim of this desperation anxiety and is committing a mistake that has been made in history long before he even became governor of Edo State. As many, including me, will be led to believe that Obaseki is the man for the people, and which is definitely true, judging by enthusiasm of his supporters and the jubilation that edifies his campaign rallies. It is still pertinent, though, to notice this mistake which Obaseki made or has continued to make as the election day draws nearer. It will have been noticed that violent method has seemed to be a proof of his campaign practices in the state, though this is baseless as no report or court judgment has ruled him guilty of instigating any violent attack on any political candidate. But it is still to be feared and warned to desist from violence, no matter the situation. But candidly, Obaseki could actually be a pawn in his own game, being shoveled over the board by his political party, which might be behind the violence in the state so far. But either ways, this will not be of any help to both himself if he were the instigator, and his political party if he is not the instigator, because it will only succeed in driving people away from him and his political agenda on the long run. Judging from history of the world politics, people do not like to support a tyrant or violent man in most cases, and it will only make people regard him as a violent man who cannot be relied upon during the forthcoming election. A similar scenario played out in Osun State during governorship election in 2010 between PDP and the All Progressive Congress, which was then called Action Congress of Nigeria (ACN). The election was between Governor Oyinlola (PDP) and Rauf Aregbesola of ACN, in which Oyinlola was an incumbent governor of the state just like Obaseki. However, because of the violent posture displayed by Oyinlola, the Osun people turned against him, pertinently waited until the day of election before they laid bare their anger and showed their votes on the opposition, making PDP roundly and squarely defeated. This was a politics of 10 years ago in another state in the nation, but with same candidate statuses and party membership, as can be seen from the result of the election 10 years ago. Oyinlola, who was an incumbent governor, lost woefully to the ACN party, all because of the mistake he made, including violence in his politics. Now, Governor Obaseki should learn from this and should avoid the mistake that ruined years of hard work for the Osun State incumbent governor in the 2010 election 10 years ago. Thank you for listening to this news. Well, this is now left to him. The message has been delivered. The message has been delivered. So it is left to him to know if he really still wants the seat as a governor. I can remember that Obaseki was actually reminded as well, aside from this experience that has just been made clear through this channel. He was also reminded by one political professional that, look, if you really want to maintain the seat you are sitting on as a governor. Then shun violence. Use your seat of incumbency and maintain peace in Edo State. You have upper hand as incumbents because the people already have eyes to see what you've done. But Izeyamu is still presenting a paper manifesto, a manifesto which they still don't have confidence that if Izeyamu is going to come to pass. But you have run and ruled the state for 4 years and have done some of the things you promised in your first term. So you will be judged based on what you did in first term. So you have opportunity over Izeyamu. So for you to win Edo State, you must make sure that the Edo gubernatorial election, which will be coming up on the 19th of September, is completely away from violence. Don't forget, APC is doing everything possible to see that INEC nullify the election. And one of the things that will make INEC to nullify an election is if there is any violence witnessed on the day of the election. And once the election is nullified, APC will take advantage of the situation because the courts will surely be in favor of them. Have you forgotten that APC is a party filled up with high court judges, Supreme Court judges, and appeal court judges? So any hearing or court hearing that will be made in respect of the election will be in favor of APC. Have you forgotten Uzodinma of Imo State? How he was declared winner, despite the fact that he didn't even own a party. He wasn't even a representative of any party. Yet he was made the winner of Imo State election. Have you forgotten? So he should be wise. He should be wise and make sure he do the right thing, listen to the people, and do as instructed. So my viewers, I don't know what your own observation concerning this news may be, but please don't hesitate to leave your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.